Yo. Yeah. Coach Q. Got us a jazzy beat this week, y'all. Yo, Coach Q is in the house, and the fake season is over. And now it's time for the real deal Holyfield. Yeah, man, we did it. We survived the preseason, and most of us, not all of us, but most of us, have a good understanding of our teams. And we have a good understanding of the personnel that we want on the field at any given time. And of the schemes we're going to run. In other words, man, the rehearsal is over. It's time to get it on. I don't know about all of you, but I learned a great deal from this fake season. Most importantly, who's been active as far as coaches and who's been on the sidelines. I think I have a pretty good idea as to what teams are going to be around during the postseason. And I'm going to prove that to you. In addition to my top 10, which I'm going to quickly give at the end of this show, the main portion of the show is going to be Coach Q's prediction on who's going to win each division and why. Yeah, boy. Alright, so without further ado, let's do this. Let's start with the NFC North. My pick for the NFC North is the Purple People Eaters, your Minnesota Vikings. I mean, it could be the Bears, but I'm going to stick with my pick in regards to the Vikings. This team probably has more talent than any other team in the CCFL. I mean, they are completely loaded with playmakers. And I mean, man, listen, I'm a defensive-oriented guy. And this team, oh my God, it's all about the D. They have 7 players with an overall rate of 90+. And that's just on their defense. They have 2 above the 95 overall rating. And yeah, I know ratings aren't everything, especially overall ratings, but they have a very knowledgeable and active coach and the assistant commissioner, Mike. Man, the studs on this team are the strengths of the defense, and both the defensive line and the secondary. The secondary features Xavier Rhodes and Mr. Mike Hughes, an unbelievable rookie out of UFC. I mean, this kid is straight up ball hawk, a true beast. He knows the X's and O's and has a heart to win. Their defensive line features Linval Joseph and Sheldon Richardson. I mean, with defensive tackles like this, the Vikings don't even have to blitz and will still get pressure with just their front 4, which is a good thing because if there was a weakness on the defense, it would probably be their linebackers. As for the offense, well, to be honest, I'm not completely sold on Kirk Cousins. I'm not sold on him being a franchise quarterback. Can he get the job done? Yeah, that's why they're my pick. But is he a franchise quarterback? Can he take it all the way to the Super Bowl? I don't think so. And I don't think they have a workhorse they can lean on either in the backfield when they do get ahead. They do have a bright spot on offense, though, and that is their wide receiver core. They have wide receivers Adam Thielen and Mr. Everything Sticks to My Hands Diggs. But again, can Cousins get them the ball? And can he get them the ball regularly? But yeah, the Vikings are my prediction to win the NFC North. Let's take a look at the NFC South. This is a real toss-up here. I mean, any of these teams can take this division. Not one of these teams are ranked in my top 10. Now, is that an indication this division is the weakest division in CCFL? No, I'm not going to say that. But what I will say, that it may be the most mediocre division in all of the CCFL. I'm going to go with the Buccaneers, but truly anybody can take this division. Jameis Winston is beginning his 3rd year as an NFL quarterback. I mean, this guy is dangerous for not 1 but 2 reasons. 1, he has an absolute cannon for an arm, and 2, he can beat you with his feet. This team won't win the division because of Winston, though. They're going to win it because of their defense. In the middle of this defense is where the strength lies. I mean, they're downright nasty. The middle of this defense has 4 of their top players on this team. And if you can control the hash marks, then you can usually control the direction of the offensive plays, and thus the direction of the opponent's offense. Anchoring this defense is Gerald McCoy and Vita Vera. And the middle linebacker is Quan Alexander. Go ahead and run up the gut. I dare you. You'll be devoured. In supporting role, at right outside linebacker, we have Lavonte David, who knows how to stuff the run and get after the quarterback. Man, this is a top 3 defense we're talking about here. On the offensive side of the ball, honestly, is where I see them struggling. I expect a lot of low-scoring games. They have a weak offensive line and not such a great halfback in Ronald Jones. Yeah, they have Mike Evans at wide receiver, but he's been way too inconsistent for me to really count him as a factor. But at the end of the day, the Bucs do have enough, in my opinion, to win this division. The NFC East. G-man! I mean, I have to pitch them here. Just so you know, I can say G-man! Now, seriously, as I said before, not once, but twice, and now this is the 3rd time, this team is loaded. What we need to remember is this is not the NFL G-men, but the CCFL version. This team will win this division not with their defense, but with their offense. Of course, we got Eli Manning, who has been slipping as he ages, but he is at the helm, and I believe with some good play calling, he is more than capable of being a top 10 quarterback still. I mean, he has a great offensive line to protect him, led by Nate Soldier, and he has Odell Beckham to throw the ball to. Beckham, when healthy, is arguably the best wide receiver in the game, AB. And if this team can find a way to jump ahead early on their opponents, then they can pound the rock with the human highlight reel rookie Saquon Barkley. Oh my God. Seriously, man, have you ever watched some of his college highlight films? It's unbelievable the moves this guy makes. So if they get a lead, they start handing the ball off to him, opponents could be in trouble. Which is not a good thing, because when you're in trouble, you pass, and the strength of this team's defense is their backfield, their defensive backfield, led by Landon College and Janoris Jenkins. Yup, old black and blue football here. Old smash mouth football will get it done for the G-men, and thus they're going to win this division. Rams are going to take the NFC West. I mean, this team is just too deep. And when you think of the Rams, you think offense, because in the NFL, they are lighting it up. I mean, they have a very capable young quarterback in Goff, and maybe the best halfback in the league in Todd, a rich bitch, Gurley. But I want to talk about the defense, because they're just plain nasty. And speaking of nasty, Ndamukong Suh. He's part of the 99 Club. And to his left and to his right, he has more nastiness, and right end Aaron Donald and left end Michael Brockers. Oh, and they have a nasty secondary as well. Just nasty, nasty, nasty. Two nasty shutdown quarterbacks, and Marcus Peterson and Aqib Talib. Nasty. Did I say nasty? This team can just beat you up on both sides of the ball. So yeah, sorry Cardinals. I'm going to snub you again. The Rams will win the NFC West. And my prediction to win the AFC North is Blitzburg, a.k.a. my Steelers. It's no secret that the offense of this team has been primed to win it all for the last few years. But our defense has just let us down. Well, I have worked my ass off to improve us on the defensive side of the ball. We improved our secondary with the addition of Richard Sherman, who in my opinion is hands down the best defensive back in the league. Oh yeah, we also acquired Malik Hooker from the Colts. So I feel we immediately went from a mediocre secondary to the best in the league. At least one of the best. And what is it that helps the secondary become great? A defensive rush. And guess what? We acquired not one, but two new starters for our defensive line, Jabal Sheard from the Colts and Solomon Thomas from the 49ers. They were opposite one another as our ends. Oh, we didn't forget about showing the offense some love either. We made our offensive line, who was already one of the better ones in the league, even better as we acquired a big 330-pound Kelechi Osemele. Man, our offensive line is tough. But don't worry, Big Ben and AB won't hurt you too bad if they have all day to pass. Yeah, I think we have the talent and the coaching to win the AFC North. For the AFC South, the Texans. I'm picking the Texans to win the AFC South. But I want to say that I think the Titans are going to give them a good run. I picked the Texans over the Titans because, yup, you guessed it, their defense. You know, I'm just a defense-style-oriented coach. Defense wins what? Championship. And let's see, they have Clowney, a member of the 99 Club. Watt, another member of the 90 Club. Boy, you better keep both your tight end and your halfback in for pass coverage against this team. Oh yeah, they also have a standout free safety in Tyrann Mathieu. You know, in case you try to go deep to make up the points fast when your ass is trailing, and the wildly veteran cornerback Jonathan Joseph is there as well. Yeah, they're stacked. I guess the question mark is on offense. Can Deshaun Watson mature enough to lead this team deep into the playoffs? Well, I'm sure DeAndre Hopkins can help out with that. And those two will no doubt look to connect regularly. That is, if their offensive line, which is suspect, can give them enough time to do so. But yeah, I picked the Texans as my pick for the AFC South. Sorry, Titans. In the AFC East, I'm picking the Patriots. I hate to do it because I hate the Patriots, but they will win the AFC East. Why? Well, because of Brady, that's why. Some say he's the GOAT, and who am I to argue with that? Besides, who else can I pick on in this division? I mean, I guess I can pick the Dolphins, because, you know, they really do got the talent to do so, but not until they themselves can show me that they can beat Brady in the past. I mean, truth be told, the Patriots are full of holes. Yeah, they have Brady, and yeah, they have Gronk, both members of the 99 Club, but they don't have any standout wide receivers. They got plenty of capable ones, but no standout ones. Plus, they also have a weak offensive line, and a barely above average defensive line. And the same can be said about their linebackers and their defensive backs. So who knows? Maybe they will be upseated by the Finns, who who absolutely do have better talent on their team. But I have to see it to believe it. Until then, my pick for this division is the Patriots. And the last division is the AFC West. My pick here is, I don't really know who my pick is, to be honest with you. I mean, it's a real toss-up. I think any one of these teams can win this division. But I'm going to have to give the nod to the most active coach in this division, or who I think is the most active coach, which is the Chiefs coach. So my pick is the Kansas City Chiefs. So can the young superstar Patrick Mahomes lead this team to the next level? Well, he sure has the talent to do it, and he definitely has the moxie to do it. And you know what? Speed downright kills, and this team has a lot of speed in Kareem Hunt and in Hicks. And if they need short yardage, the safety valve for Mahomes can and always will be his reliable tight end Kelsey. Now, just like a few other teams that I predicted to win, this team has holes. And the hole is its offensive line. And its defense, again, is just average. But yeah, it's a toss-up for this division. I'm going to pick the Chiefs. Wait. Yeah, I'll pick the Chiefs, I think. Yeah, fuck it, the Chiefs. There you have it, bitches. Those are my predictions of who I think is going to win their respective division. But oh yeah, this is supposed to be a top 10 show. So here you go. Nice, quick, and easy. Number 10, we have the Chiefs. Number 9, we have the Dolphins. 8, the Bears. 7, the Rams. 6, the Titans. 5, G, man. 4, the Texans. 3, the Steelers. 2, the Vikings. Fucking Patriots are number 1. Thanks again, y'all, for joining me this week. Until next week, it's the regular season, boy. Let's get ready to rumble.